So these are some of the things either started seeds or they're cuttings that I've been trying to root. I didn't get them all labeled. This though is rose. This is a white Texas star hibiscus. This one is my Turk's cap. I did those at that class I took on propagation. This is a Greg's Blue Mist flower that I got through the Take a Plant, Leave a Plant thing. Got a couple of spinach that have sprouted. The weather's turned nice enough that I'm trying to move my seeds starting outside. The only thing still left in is my celery. I'll probably bring that out later today. These I just recently put in. These are elderberry. I'm hoping that they will sprout. I still have a couple more in the house. They did send me more than I had ordered, which I thought was very gracious of them. Most of the stuff, okay, everything in this bin are from the bouquets that I had received. It's actually where that one rose had come from as well. There's some tomatoes that came off my tomato plants. This is, I believe, Sweet William. It came from one of the bouquets. This is the Cuban oregano that's going to have to come in the house for the winter. I started that from that class I took, and because I had some and it died. And this is some red cardinal basil that had also been started from that. I'll probably pop that up and bring it in. I might start some more from my current basil. You might also notice we have painted the chairs blue to try to get them to last a little bit longer. My wife's still working on touching those up. The trash bag there is full of bur oak acorns that I am either going to rehome or put in the trash. There was a lot this year. And please forgive, we do still have clutter. I always have clutter. I'm not one of those that's going to show you this nice pretty garden, it seems, not for a good while. My lettuces and stuff are coming in on my green stalk. It is leaning right now. I'm not sure if y'all can tell, but it's going to be moved. I'll show you where we're going to put that in a little bit. Sorry, but I've got lettuces. A couple of the radishes sprouted. Those Persian carrots have sprouted. And I put in some seedlings for the dill and some parsley here. Also, the things that I put in as seedlings have done better than any, like, just direct seeding. This is my wife's tropical hibiscus. We probably need to bring that in now. We had a bit of rain last night and things are cooled off. There's her chimenea that she's got covered. And that's that dirt we're pulling up from here. This is where the green stalks I think eventually will go. We've got these 16-inch pavers that we're going to line up along here. And this way we can make sure that they are level. I've made progress on digging the dirt up, but not completely. It is so sunny. It is so hard to see. We've got various greens in here. There's that patio tomato that I've gotten exactly one tomato off of. But we've got choy and onions. So choy down there. That I think is some kohlrabi maybe. That was supposed to be kohlrabi. We've got some Swiss chard. But yeah, that's going along just fine. I still haven't harvested that last bin of peanuts. This one still seems to be going strong. The other one, it was getting more sun, but was looking a little sad. Those elderberries that I've gotten from a friend are thriving. I probably need to figure out which one I'm going to keep and put it in the ground and give the others away. My blueberries are struggling, partially because they keep getting hit by the hose here, and the dog wants to eat the dirt. He likes the fish emulsion fertilizer I've used. I need to take down my marigolds. I'm letting the basil go to seed at this point. The tomatoes also need to come down. They're not setting fruit. I think they've just got too much disease. All the things that I've seeded in here, the lettuce and a few beets is the only thing that has come up. I do have a volunteer yellow celosia. But I think the problem with my seeds is it's just been an unusually warm fall and dry. It's been very dry. We got rain yesterday. I was so excited. It's about a half an inch. But yeah, things have perked up nicely. I'll probably try reseeding stuff again in a week. Working on getting that watermelon out. I've been doing it a little bit at a time because it's fall. Melon stuff up there. All right. This bed is thriving. Occasionally the netting comes off and you can see where we've gotten some cabbage worms in here, but this is kale, radishes, and carrots. I've also put in some Brussels sprouts and broccoli, but I don't think those seedlings have done as well. But we'll see how they go about. I think we might have a little bit better round of the last few seedlings I put in. I harvested 1.5 pounds of kale already and 2 gigantic radishes that my mother-in-law says are very peppery. And I'm going through this a little fast this week. I've got a lot going on. I've got some kind of exciting news this week, and it's had me a little distracted and still gardening related. But I harvested the last of my eggplant, but it's got some more flowers. It's a small enough eggplant. I might get 1 or 2 more before the freeze. The peppers have been going strong. I've been chopping the bell peppers as I harvest them and freezing them. I'm probably going to do the same for the ones I harvested today, and they'll be used for gumbo later. I've got 3 quarts of okra. The okra in the freezer. At this point, I'm just letting the okra go to seed because I am out of okra seeds, and it seems a good time to get some new seed. These are Clemson Spineless. I've been using the same seed packet for about 3 years. This has probably been my best harvest. We ate a lot of fried okra and gumbo, and like I said, I put 3 quarts back. In here, I had planted about 180 onions, the little dried set things. And yesterday when I came out, I noticed these divots in the places. I'm not sure if you can see that. And where onions should be, and they're not. I'm not sure what took my onions. I hope it's not the dog, because the dog's been trying to eat the dirt. But you see I've got one that has sprouted. But yeah, I kind of went digging through there and I could not find most of my onions. I don't know how many onions I'm going to actually end up with. I did put my 7 shallots I had right there. And then over here I put my soft neck garlic. Oh, I also had elephant garlic over here. The soft neck garlic I just put in yesterday. It took up the east side of the bed over there. That's the east side, yeah. And then this is the west side. I've been getting lima beans. I wait till they dry on the vine. I'll probably just use those for seed next year because of all the ones I've gotten from the seed company. Oh, we can go like that. This I think was the only plant that made it, and I put several out. I also put out several blue butterfly pea, and only 1 came up. I've not let any of those go to seed. I've been harvesting. I probably have enough for 1 pot of tea. I think I'm going to use it to make rose jelly, though. It's going to be nice to intensify the color. I haven't gotten any more pea flowers in a few days. So yeah, I'm just going to order some more seeds from another, actually I have ordered some more seeds from another source in hopes that it will do better. Let's look at our fence line. Oh yes, I'm not sure if y'all saw the short, but my sorrel hibiscus has started blooming. I am so excited. And I seem to be getting a mix of these kind of yellow flowers and some pink flowers. And this is one bush. They have been so pretty. I am looking forward to being able to harvest the calyxes and dry them for tea and maybe some jelly. I think they'd make a lovely jelly and use that in place of cranberry sauce for the holidays. But aren't they pretty? Okay. This Tabasco pepper has insisted on coming back after I cut it down. I'm going to just kind of see how long it lasts. I might get another batch of green peppers to make some pepper sauce from. Grapes have been doing well. This is that almost 2-year-old Swiss chard. I think it is finally done. That root is huge. You see how big that root is? I think I'm just going to throw some dirt over it and let it rot. I threw out the last of my breadseed poppies. They did not sprout any last year. I have no idea if they will this year. If they don't, I will buy some more seeds, but from a different source. The asparagus, this is Mary Washington asparagus, and it's been doing quite well. A couple of years, I should actually have some asparagus I can harvest. I'm so excited. So, the grapes. Over behind that hibiscus is the Suffolk red grape. This is my red flame grape. I'm hoping to have grapes off those in a couple of years. I just planted these this year and see how much they've grown. This one is my Cowart muscadine. It should be like a purpley muscadine. The Greek oregano seems to be doing better. I might try to make a cutting off of it and put it somewhere with a little bit more shade. I don't think it has enjoyed the intense heat as we got into August and September here, but it's starting to come back a little bit now that we are in October. A couple more dead plants I need to get rid of. I keep just not having time. If it's not in the way of something I want to plant, I just haven't made the time to pull it. So it's just not pretty. And this is my Fry muscadine. This one's supposed to be like kind of a golden-ishy color, I think, based on the pictures. And this is my artichoke. It's huge. I put out like 3. This is the only one that survived. Ultimately, I want 5 of these. So I'm going to put some more in, start some seeds for next year. This is my white polar bear zinnia. I've harvested most of these flowers for seed in hopes I'll have some for next year. This is all my blackberries. You'll see me talk about the blackberries. 3 different varieties that we'll harvest all at different times. I've got some more in that I want to put in the front yard that are a primocane variety. I need to get those, I need to get the bed ready. So I might do that today if I can find time. Because I also want to make jelly today. But yeah, there's not a lot going on in the garden this year. These are, I've got zinnias still lingering. And I'll harvest them for more seed because, hopefully we'll have enough seed going forward. And I hope y'all can actually see stuff because as bright as the sunshine is and as dark as my glasses get in the sun, I cannot see my screen very well here. This is my bed. I put a bunch of seeds and nothing happened. Like I said, I'll try again in a few days because we are starting to see a little bit cooler weather. I think we're still expecting the 80s. Gosh, it's been warm. But yeah, and there's all this chaos that is my garden. We've been doing a lot in the front. I'll come show you what we've got in the front. It is also chaotic right now because we are mid-task. But yeah, some of these tools and stuff are out for that work. So this chaos was my crepe myrtle. Yeah. Of course, there's my pomegranate that hasn't bloomed in years. My oak, another crepe myrtle over there. And we've been putting in stuff for that flower bed. Not sure if you can see. The fig tree is losing its leaves. You can see they're turning yellow. And then this is where that giant crepe myrtle was. And this is where the rest of those red celosia are. They got kind of beat to hell as we were trying to cut down this crepe myrtle. And we've got a new bath. But yeah, that's the front yard. Still got a lot of cleanup to do. If you're enjoying seeing how my garden is growing, please like and subscribe. We've harvested 489.6 pounds to date. Maybe we'll hit 500.